These are the 5 best core exercises for an L5-S1 bulging disc. I've helped thousands of patients recover from L5-S1 and L4-L5 disc bulges even when every stretch, exercise, and physical therapy method failed. In this video, I'm revealing the 5 best core exercises in a very specific order that no one else is talking about. Exercises that don't just help recovery but actually prevent future injuries. These are advanced yet incredibly safe, designed to build rock solid strength and protect your back for life. I'll walk you step by step through how to do them, what reps, what sets, and tips to avoid common mistakes. Starting with core exercise number 1, the bird dog. I want you to follow these 5 exercises in the exact order I've laid out because they're designed to guide you through a strategic progression from prone, which is, as you can see, Tanya is face down, to sideways, to supine, which means face up, for maximum core activation and spinal stability. Now, please stay until the end for a bonus exercise that relieves tension, improves mobility, and promotes disc healing. So we're going to start with the bird dog. So in the bird dog, you can see that Tanya's coming up with one arm is coming up, the opposite leg is coming up. She's going to hold that for about 4 seconds, and then she's going to go to the opposite side now. She's going to repeat this for 10 reps. So one of the nice things is you can follow along and come back to this video and actually follow along with us. So this is going to improve core stability. It is fantastic for L4-5, L5-S1 disc bulges. It's going to strengthen the deep core. It's going to help with the lower back muscles as well. And it's going to enhance balance and coordination, all while reducing strain on the spine. So watch how carefully Tanya is making these movements here. The goal is to activate the glute each time you do this. The goal is to stabilize the core. Your belly button should be sucked in, and please remember to breathe. Number 2, the next exercise is the plank. I'll show you 3 different versions. I will start with the easier prone plank, and then we'll advance to the full plank. So when we start with the prone plank, what we're going to do is you can see that Tanya is on both her knees and her forearms. And the goal here is we're engaging the core. This is much better than people doing sit-ups for stronger abdominal muscles, because when you're doing a sit-up, you're actually putting pressure on that disc. So you want to aim for just to start 5 or 10 seconds, then you're going to relax. Then the next step up from that is the one where now you can see that Tanya is on her toes, but still on the forearms. So now that's obviously offering more engagement that's going on. So the plank is excellent for individuals L4-5, L5-1 disc bulges. And then again, she's going to relax. And then for the last one, the most advanced one, she'll be on the arms and on the toes here, you can see. So it's going to help to build core strength. It's going to stabilize the spine. It's going to reduce pressure on the lower back by engaging the abs, the back, and the shoulders to create a strong, supportive core foundation. And obviously, this is one that you can continually build your time. But let's start with very simple stuff. Just aim for 5 or 10 seconds. Do this, again, every day. All right, number 3, the next exercise is the side plank. So this is a natural progression from the standard plank. So we're going to want to make sure that we work obviously both the left and the right sides. But you can see we're going to start coming off the knees and the forearm here. And what it does is it's gonna help to actually build strength, balance strength, stability, and so forth. Again, you're gonna aim initially for just as simple as 5 or 10 seconds. As you get better, this can progress. From here, we can advance to the full side plank. So now we're coming off the knees, and now again, we're off the feet. We're coming off the feet and the forearm again. So the side plank is a great exercise for strengthening the obliques, the lateral core muscles, especially for those with L4-5 or L5-1 disc bulges. It helps improve spinal stability, it reduces strain on the lower back, and it promotes balance support to protect against further injury. Exercise number 4 is the dead bug. So the dead bug, you notice now we've moved on to what we call the supine exercises. So we started on our face, then we went to our side, now we're on our back. And so the dead bug is going to be the next logical progression. So you can notice here, is we're doing opposite arms and hands here while engaging the core, while engaging the abdomen. The goal here is it's essential because it's going to basically target the abs while keeping the spine in a neutral position. And you notice when Tanya goes into position, she's holding that spot ideally for a good 4 seconds to give time for that activation to happen. Now this is key. This is so much better than a sit-up. If you're suffering with an L4-5 disc bulge or L5-1 disc bulge or herniation, one of the worst exercises you can do is a sit-up because it creates flexion that then is going to put more pressure on that disc. Again, remember, think of that jelly donut. You squish the front of the jelly donut, the gel is going to squish out the back. If we stay in this neutral position, that can't happen. So you should think of this with every exercise. Think of what are the pros we're getting out of it and what are the cons that we are avoiding. So this is going to strengthen the rectus abdominis, the transverse abdominis. It's teaching your core to stabilize during movement. So that's why we're stabilizing the core and remembering to continue to breathe while getting the arm and hand movement in here. It's crucial for protecting the L4-5 and the L5-1 discs and preventing re-injury. Right. Number 5 is the back bridge or glute bridge. So again, we're supine, so we're staying on our back. This is one of the top 5 core exercises for L4-5 and L5-1 disc bulges, getting the back bridge. What we're doing is we're activating the glutes. We're making sure the abdominal is stabilized. We're making sure we continue to breathe. But you don't just want to do the movement. You actually want to engage the glutes. You actually want to feel that contraction. So again, this is something we're going to aim for, ideally for 10 reps. We're going to hold this for a good 5 seconds or so. You can do all these exercises you can do every single day. The entire program is only going to take you 10 minutes or so. The back bridge exercise is essential because it strengthens the glutes, the hamstrings, the lower back. These are all critical for stabilizing the spine and relieving pressure on the discs themselves. But again, don't just go through the motions. I want you to actually feel these muscles as you do them. We actually want to accomplish what we're trying to accomplish. And as promised, here is your bonus exercise. So this is what we call a lumbopelvic mobility exercise. It's designed to relieve tension, improve flexibility in the L4-5, the L5-S1 areas. It's what we call the cat-camel exercise. So it's also going to actually, you can see the movement where first we're arching the back this way. We're going to hold for 2 to 5 seconds, and then we're going to do exactly the reverse. This is going to actually help promote movement in the area. It's going to promote disc hydration, and it's going to promote healing for long-term relief as well. Again, typically all it takes is about 5 reps of this. So a full rep is arching one way, then arching the other way, continuing to breathe, continuing to think about the exercises that you're doing, get some flexibility back in there. It's a great way to finish off the set that you've just done. So these can be done in 10 minutes every day. If you are someone suffering with L4-5 or L5-1 disc bulges, disc herniations, or if you're someone who wants to prevent this happening in the first place, these are great exercises to do. Everyone can make 10 minutes in their day to do these. You now have a short, well-structured, and easy-to-follow core stability exercise routine that you can do right at home. These are the same exercises I've been teaching my patients for over 30 years. While these exercises are easy to do, having guidance makes all the difference. I recommend coming back to this video several times a week to follow along and ensure you're doing them correctly. If you found value in this exercise video, please like and share it. Leave a comment and let me know which exercise you like the most. Was it the bird dog? Was it the back bridge? I'd love to hear your feedback. And don't forget to subscribe if you're looking for more proven tips and strategies to treat and relieve debilitating back and neck pain without relying on drugs or surgery. The next video you should watch is this one right here, where you'll learn all about our 7-step non-surgical treatment method for disc bulges, disc herniations, sciatica, stenosis, and other spinal degenerative disorders. Go watch the video right here.